Welcome back, everybody, to the adventures of Gary Wilson, running back for your Wyoming Cowboys. Gary is 6'2", 330 pounds. What does Mackenzie want? Here's a copy of my, let's see. Oh, hey, a couple of my friends are throwing a party the night before the game. I live in Ncaa, the Relio dorm next to the street. Bring your teammates too. It starts at midnight. Listen, as I was saying, or should have said, there is a loss recording. Not much. We lost a game 20-17 to Air Force. But one of the things that happened in that episode was that Gary got his midterm grades. He got straight A's. Gary Wilson is not a straight A student. What I would like to think happened is that Gary's mother and probably grandmother told him, we're putting our life savings in so you can go to this college. If you don't get good grades, we're going to beat the brakes off of you. And it sunk in for a little while. But Gary's not saying no to a party. Brand and followers increased. Okay. Leadership increased. I don't know why. We got a big game against Boise. It'd be really nice to be able to beat a ranked opponent. But now, we have to make sure that our grades don't suffer too much. On one hand, I want to surprise everybody. I'll do the training while I'm talking. I might actually do something a little bit different. Let's do backfield survival. So, one of the things is if you get a 3.7 or something like that, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Can we retry that? No? There's no like retry? Okay. So there's no point in doing that one because I suck at it. So, oh, and we lost coach trust, even better. There's a mechanic where if you get 3.7 or 3.8, something like that, GPA, your first 3 years of college, you can graduate early. And you still get to play your senior year. The only benefit I could see in that is that you'd be able to focus everything into increasing your skills. Because you wouldn't have to study. So that is an option. We could go that route. I don't know if it made it into a video or not, but I did change our number. We are now number 69, Gary Wilson. We really need a local deal with like a taco truck or something. I feel like Gary could be the face of a taco truck. We're down 7-0. We're tied 7-7. 14-7 we're down. And with 1:35 left in the first half, Gary's going to get the ball. in the red zone.
And off from the shotgun.
Nice little juke move there by Gary. All right, let's see if they give us the ball again. This would be a massive upset for us. We did not get the ball. We did get a field goal.
Let's go. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
A pass to Gary Wilson. That's unexpected. He lost some yards.
You know, this linebacker
I didn't mean to call for the pass. We did score, but we're down 21-13.
3 consecutive L's, a hat
That's a loss.
And as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals. Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen,
all right, so it's our third straight loss. We lost to a ranked team. Not much you can do. Gary didn't get to play. We're still solidly the second overall second running back. So we're not worried about that. We're not going to lose. Our team sucks, okay? Our team sucks. Now, one thing to discuss is at the end of the season, transfer portal. Hey, Wilson, someone on social media took a picture with you the night before our game last week and posted it at 1 a.m. Meet me outside the stadium tomorrow morning. We'll be doing some running while we talk about the importance of curfew. And our coach trust decreased. So he goes from yelling at us to telling us that the coaching staff is happy with us. So we lost trust and then gained trust. Sounds about right. Do you want to swing by and pick up our 8 a.m. history? Yeah, I'll go to the class with a teammate. Lucas looks like he needs some help. All right, we got a nice cake game against Colorado State. Let's do our weekly agenda, bang out our practice. Our exams are in 5 weeks. If we just bang it out, we are at high risk of injury now for our leg. I've been cutting a lot of the training out. I'm just gonna leave one in. Yeah, I'll do this one. I haven't done this one yet. I've been doing the close quarter ones, but I haven't been able to get above silver. Extra defenders, evade defenders and score as many touchdowns as possible. Okay. So essentially there's 4 defenders instead of 2. But if I can get a couple touchdowns, it will get my multiplier up and it'll be easy to get those points. Get outside, Gary. There we go. Gary Wilson. Got a bronze already. We just want to be the #1 halfback. That's all we want, coach. Is that too much to ask? And listen, if you were on defense and that man dove at you like that, you'd get the hell up out the way. Nope, nope, bad, 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 bad. Get outside, Gary. Get outside, Gary. We had to get to 40,000 for a gold. That's not going to happen. Yeah, not even close. We're at 7 times multiple. Get in there. Get in there. Nope. That was the last run. Now they're going to give us one more. It always does that. When it goes to 0, it always gives you one last one. It won't matter. We got silver. Actually, we were only 4,000 away from gold, so not that bad that time. One more touchdown, we would have had it. Moving on up with the coach. Coach must have been really PO'd at us. Did we drop somewhere? I think our defense went down. Oh, we're playing Colorado State, who is a 69 offense, 69 defense, and a 69 overall. Yet another team that Gary Wilson could have played for.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams.
Yeah, Fort Collins is only a couple-hour drive from Laramie, Wyoming. I've driven from one to the other several times, or through one to get to the other, or through one to go through the other one. All right, we got a high risk of injury to our leg, but it's a rivalry game. You put your body on the line.
So now it's 2nd and long.
2nd and 7.
Motion from the back. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He'll slither
3rd and 3.
Pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus.
They took the ball out of our hands, and now we're down 3-0.
The Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
On the option.
Oh.
Quick toss. And they'll ride him down.
I thought we had the ball, but a little bit of trickery there.
That's a bad.
Got us the 1st down.
Plenty of time to work. Not any
1st
time
and
to
10.
waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Sends it back in motion. Hand off from the gun. We'll give him a couple.
Didn't go anywhere.
2nd and 8 coming up. The border war
2
over the
yards.
Bronze Boot dates back to
Not enough.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
I really wish it would give us more play options. I know that we have to, like, earn it. It has to go up.
This sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line.
And the defense doing a great job committing.
We're down. Okay, now we're up 7-6. Is Gary getting back in the game? Gary's back in the game. And you know what? We didn't learn our lesson last time when we should have kneeled. We're going to run the ball.
They're going to run it. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
It's all right. We're going to go again.
Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a rivalry game. They said it in the intro, and that's a touchdown. Gary Wilson. You know what? We're gonna run the ball. We got the ball back. We're gonna run it.
They'll send the back in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first.
Oh, running through men. We have to watch that replay if it will show us, because something wasn't right there, boys. "31-yard rush."
Nothing quite as spicy as when brown mustard takes home a victory.
Hey, we take home the bronze boot. And you know what?
And the Cowboys will be
2 touchdowns for Gary Wilson. One of them a little sus.
I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They just can't stop the man. That is a freight train and a half. Uh, 6 attempts, 42 yards, 2 touchdowns. Not a bad showing. We got a level up and a half. All kinds of coach trust. Extra plays increased. Congratulations, you have increased extra plays in play calling. View your coach trust in weekly agenda to see more. Play increase. Okay. So that's everything this week. Oh, Mackenzie, you troubling maker. Hey, Gary, we're in the same health science class. I found an old copy of our first test on this quiz website. I was going to look it over instead of studying. Want to go? Nope. 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 We are studying. Our GPA has gone up a little bit. Hey, do we finally have an NIL deal? It's a 3-week contract, costs us 1 energy per week. We'll gain 1 skill point and 350 followers each week of the contract. We're going to take the deal because it's going to cost us more in energy to do any of that. All right, weekly agenda. Here we go. Oh, we've already burned through 3 because we studied on our own. We're going to study again. We have 4 weeks to the exam. Let's just get it done with. Tough game against the Aztecs. I'm going to go ahead and bang out this practice real quick and then be back for the game. All right, easy peasy. Got that banged out. Coaches are happy with us. Our leadership is kind of low. But we don't care. We're a freshman. Our job's not to be a leader. Okay, I don't know what that means, but our defense went back up. We're 61s across the board again. San Diego State, I believe, is who our opponent was.
Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals.
All right, let's get her, boys. Let's get it taken care of. We need a win.
Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in
We
this
need a win
conference,
for
the San Diego State
moral
Aztecs.
reasons.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth.
Hey, Gary's going to play before the second quarter. Maybe.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The run from the shotgun.
Did we get it? First down, baby. First down. It wasn't Gary, but
You know, good running backs are the
maybe
ones
he
that can
distracted
make
him.
things happen.
No. So when I was saying how we got to play before the second, we really didn't.
And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wilson on the carry. Now after that,
All right,
they're in pretty good
got a
shape
couple
at the
yards.
30-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offense?
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
As the half's about to
They'll
expire,
ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent
we're calling a
game before the
timeout, damn
defense
it.
gets him down.
We're calling a timeout so that Gary can get another. Nope, he didn't get to play. We're only down 10-0. You notice how I started saying 7-0 and then they scored.
Just a few yards to go. Gets the back moving. They'll run it from the gun.
First
And it's a
down.
first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
There we go. There was a good play.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Did we get injured on the play? No, we're okay.
Jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to.
And the Cowboys back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the back. From the gun, running back on the move. Finds just enough room to
Take a
pick up
short
couple
gain.
down to the 26.
Every yard we get as a freshman is important. All it's doing is setting us up to be the starter next year.
For a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And the
Almost
defense
broke
had
it.
his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down.
Take the points, boys. There's 2 minutes to go. We got all 3 timeouts. Oh, okay. We got a touchdown. We ended up losing the game. It looks like 10-3.
Waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defense.
All right, we got a little bit of XP, nothing much. Our GPA went up, so we're a fan favorite gold now. Remember, we have the we've got the deal. So we only get 5 points. However, we're getting a skill point each week. What does he want? Film and TV elective. I'm sure we can watch the movie and work on it together. Like I said, Gary's mother threatened to beat the brakes off of him if he did not get good grades his first year in college. She really didn't expect him to be eligible to play, so all right, we'll play the game against the Wolfpack, and then that would be it for this episode, but let's get that done. All right, let's see how much time Gary gets against the Wolfpack. 3-0 Wyoming, 10-0 Wyoming, 10-3 Wyoming.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Okay, how do I flip it?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I was trying to flip the play. I don't have that ability. I'll take it.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run.
All right, we're up 13-10. Not the biggest lead, but we are in the lead.
Another explosive play. They go to the ground.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But some.
And the Cowboys come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job.
Hey, we won our block.
Defense, just a short pickup. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way.
We're up 20-10, 27-10. Come on, get Gary back in there. 27-17. Nope. Gary does not get back into the game. 27-17. Hey, our fan favorite got upgraded to platinum. No idea what it means. No idea what it does. Let's take a look at the top 25. We haven't done that yet. Auburn 10-0, Clemson 10-0, UCLA 11-0, Oklahoma 10-1, Tennessee Tulane 10-0 up there. I think we had a chance to go to Tulane and we didn't take it. All right, there's that. Heisman watch. Let's take a look at that. So we've got quarterback, 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 quarterback. See if we're projected to make a bowl. We're 5-6. We definitely could get to be bowl eligible. We are not yet predicted to be in a bowl game. Well, let's get that one more win next, with the next game. Let's see who our next opponent is and see if it's even someone that we have a chance to beat. Or if we even have another game left. That's another thing I didn't consider. We do. We play UConn. So, ladies and gentlemen, next week, another one of the teams, the team that we threw their hat on the ground, that's who we're playing next week. If we win, we are bowl eligible. Stay tuned to see what happens. I'll see y'all in the next episode.